like something that's more applicable to your own life story, or to ask your own questions, or that incredible soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. Leo, we start with your love reading. That's those of you that are looking for love in your life or love relationships. Your tea leaf cards that you get, the first one is the dragon, you get the forest, and then you get the broom, followed by the quill and the door. The dragon says that beware of self-delusion. The forest says muddled, unclear thinking. Then the broom says new home and new attitude. So the messages that seem to be coming in for you in April is the clear thinking needs to come because you need to have a new way of thinking about how you approach finding relationships and the kind of relationships you're looking for. As you could hear, there was a pause there as the download was happening. The beware of self-delusion is, sometimes one will go looking for a relationship with a certain person in a certain place, and in your heart this isn't going to work. You'd like it to work for reasons, well, they'll be numerous and they'll be different for each of you. And you're not thinking clearly, you're not thinking straight, and you know it. In your heart, you know it. But in the month of April, there's potential, there's energy that gets a new attitude for this. Sort of shift away from that heading into relationships that perhaps are not ideal, are not going to work out the way you want to, the kind of people who are not even ideal for you. The quill card says get back to basics, and the door says opportunities are waiting for you. That get back to basics is showing up quite a lot in relationships lately. I think perhaps for all of us it's time to kind of backtrack, to sort of delete and clear your hard disk where relationships are concerned, and start from scratch again. Think back right to the beginning. What did you look for in relationships? Companionship, laughter, someone to go out and have a good time with. It's perhaps getting back to the basics of what relating is, what makes for good relating. You must be able to laugh together. You must enjoy doing things together. It's those kind of really, really basic things where somewhere along the line in the whole dating thing, we seem to have lost track of that. So that's what's coming through for you. And when you do that, and in April you're going to feel like you want to do that. You're going to feel like you want to get back to the basics of relating again. And as you start shifting that thinking, and you get away from that muddled thinking and those self-delusions you may have had, you'll see there are opportunities waiting for you where love is concerned. Brand new opportunities. If we look at the two angel cards that you get the Express Your Love and the New Love card. So new love is definitely coming in to your life in the month of April for those of you that are looking for it. And it says go ahead and make that gesture. So when it shows up, definitely this is the person to show that you are interested in them. I think probably the Express Your Love combined with the New Love, when the two of them come up together, it is a thing of you are going to have to make some kind of some kind of sign, some kind of signal, some kind of advancement with a person to let them know that you are actually interested in them, for the relationship to go any further. So nice fresh energy moving in for you guys in the month of April. Just work on that new attitude. We could call it that, or that fresh clean slate to approach relating, or the kind of person that you look for, because that's definitely going to determine how much success you have with relationships in April. But like I say, nice fresh energy there for you guys. Now we take a look at those of you that are in committed partnerships and relationships. You get the ant, the apple, the jug, and the pig. So the ant says work, achievement, and success. The apple says temptation will test you. The jug says light-hearted, carefree time. And the pig says beware of greed. So if we have a look at this, the ant card kind of says that you guys are cruising along nicely in the month of April where relationships are concerned. It's not too demanding, there's not too many uphills or dramas, whatever the case may be. You're pretty content, well as content as you can be with a relationship in the month of April. Yet temptation tests you. Someone turns up in your life, or has recently turned up in your life, and you kind of cast an eye in their direction. The jug says, be light-hearted about this. Have a little bit of a harmless flirt, mind you. Do not do anything that you would not like done to you, right? If you were in a relationship, how would you like your partner to behave? Well, that's what this card is saying. Take it very light-heartedly. Because that pig is saying, beware of greed. Don't want more than what this is, light-hearted energy. This temptation is just supposed to be a little light-hearted flirting, nothing that will harm or hurt anybody. If you take it further than that, the beware of greed says there will be consequences, won't there? The I card was right at the beginning, which is psychic ability and trust your intuition. So you know what is your barrier, your perimeters. You know what is right, you know what is wrong. You know how far you can go and how far not to go. So trust your intuition on that. See this is just a light-hearted energy and you will be just fine. It could even just be very enjoyable. Leo, for your career reading, you get the dog barking, the teapot, the dog far away, coins and beetle. So the dog barking says advice from a friend. The teapot says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Dog far away says a distant friend is thinking of you. The coin says money will be coming to you, and the beetle says good fortune. So there's definitely a friend involved in your career somehow, a friend that is beneficial to your career somehow, a friend whom you get along very well with. It doesn't look like they live close to you. It's perhaps a conversation via telephone or internet, Facebook, whatever the case may be. This is someone you correspond with over a distance, I think. Dog far away friend suggests as much, but you get on really well with them. And somehow they are key or instrumental in money coming into your career sector this in the month of April. It's good fortune as well, which sort of says to me that it's not something you necessarily work at or work hard at or even were planning on. It's just as if a good friend gives you a tip or sets you off down a route or calls you up and says, you know what, would you be interested in doing this or that, the other? And it's the combination of good fortune and the fact that this is a good friend, definitely somebody you get along with very well, that brings in something for you in your career sector that has major earning potential of it. Very nice. Where success is concerned, Leo, in the month of April, you get the finger card, the bridge card, the lightning card, the horseshoe, and the leg. The finger says warning of a problem either now or in the near future. The bridge says successfully overcoming the problem. So a little hump in the road comes up in the month of April, but you very successfully navigate your way right through it and over it in no time whatsoever. So it's not a biggie for you. It's not going to be that much of a problem. The lightning card says control your anger or you will be sorry. So I think the only reason this is mentioned or came up in the reading is just be a little wary of your response. It might catch you off guard, whatever this little hump in the road is, this little challenge that comes up for you. So you may be inclined to have a bit of a flare of temper. You're a fire sign after all. You have fire, so you will be predisposed to that. You need it. It's your driving force. Okay? But just be aware of the fact that whatever this little challenge is, don't worry losing your temper over it because it's going to be over very quickly. You're going to move through it really, really quickly. The horseshoe said good luck and the leg says stepping into a new experience. We've already seen that you have good luck coming in for you in the month of April. And it does. It opens up a new experience for you, which is wonderful. Good luck is always nice. We like having luck. Sometimes we need a break from having to work really, really hard for everything, don't we? Well, I don't know. I feel like that sometimes. Okay. Now we move on to your happiness reading. This for me is the happiness is the soul reading, the soul path evolution part of your reading. It's what your soul wants you ultimately to experience. So you get the dog close up, the knot, the unicorn, the rainbow, and the crown. So the dog close up says pleasure with a close friend. We've seen that coming through. So this connection you have with a close friend, it came up in your career sector. I think it came up somewhere else as well, didn't it? This is going to bring you real enjoyment in the month of April. This connecting with this friend of yours is a special connection. You're really going to enjoy the time. Even if it is only via correspondence over the internet or whatever, you're still going to really enjoy connecting with this person. The knot says unsuccessful plans. The unicorn says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. We've noticed this already. There's a little bump in the road here somewhere. Something you set out to do, you come across a roadblock. But the unicorn says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. That's interesting, isn't it? That bump in the road is a little stop sign for you. It's a healed sign that says, Leo, take a look around you. You need to make a little bit of an adjustment here, a change. Listen to your intuition and make that change. All it is holding you up a little on your gallop forth, just so that you can take note of a little something that needs to be changed, right? Because then you get the rainbow and you get the crown. The most difficult part of a situation is over, the rainbow says, and the crown says honor and respect will come to you. Very nice, Leo. The crown is very fitting of Leo's, isn't it? So whatever that hump in the road is, I think it is part of an ongoing situation. I don't think it's a new hump in the road. But the worst of it is over. So I think that's also why possibly don't lose your temper when it comes up. It's possibly because it's been a long ongoing situation that you feel like this is the final straw. But in fact, it actually is the final straw, because when you move through that, it's done and dusted. And it's not as big as you think it is. It's something small. Don't take it too seriously, or don't take it to heart so seriously. Just listen to your intuition. It will guide you through it very quickly. You'll find resolution, and it will be done and dusted, and you'll get your fame and your recognition for how incredibly well you did in the month of April. I hope you enjoyed that reading, Leo. I just want to repeat again, if you'd like a personal or private reading, or that amazing soulmate reading, contact me via the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, commenting. I love your comments, people. I read all of them. You make the most wonderful, uplifting comments. They really keep me motivated to bring more videos out. Thanks so much. And to those of you that share the videos, thank you very much as well.